Hey, this is Jay Gordon from Orgy. You're watching Front Row Live Entertainment.
Hey guys, Rob here hanging out at the Roxy, and I'm hanging out with Jay of Orgy. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Doing good. Just hanging out, getting ready to do some sound checks and stuff like that.
It's definitely been a minute since Orgy's been around, 7 years to be exact, right? So what's been going on with the hiatus?
Just took a long break from it for a while, and produced a lot of stuff, and put a new band together and got out there, and it just didn't work out schedule wise with the former band members and stuff, and I just needed to do this again. So to not let the brand die, I just put a band together, got a new single that we're kind of having this little shindig for tonight, and we're gonna play that tonight, and we're working on a couple of EPs that should come out the first part of next year.
Okay. So. Doing the new members, did that kind of worry you? Thinking like, hey, okay, I'm gonna start the band all over again, pretty much, and new members are gonna happen. Like, did you think that fans were not gonna accept that, or how did you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, some of them still have a hard time with it, and I get it, it's hard to get people to accept change of some things, and music changes, and that's just kind of, you're never gonna have that first record of any band, again. I don't think that any band really wants to emulate their first record. I mean, the success of the first record, of course, everybody wants to duplicate that, but things change, man, and it's hard to get people to see that, but shit happens. So
that's true. And I was actually watching some of the live videos from the tour earlier this year, and I don't know if it was just those shows in particular, but did the image change for the live performances as well?
Not so much. I mean, yeah. I'm not wearing like white jumpsuits and stuff like that. But I mean, it's like, how many times can you see a guy wearing that same thing? So it's like, it changed a little bit, but as far as that goes, everybody's image changes over time. So I think the faces changed more than the images changed. So. That's pretty much that, but things are good. I think people are going to get used to this new band, and they're going to end up liking it a lot. So
okay, right now you're currently promoting the first single, which is Grime of the Century. Correct. Tell us a little bit about that single.
It's just about being around LA for so long, you just kind of get used to how, people would do some like pretty dirty stuff around here. So, it's a play on crime of the century, pulling off like some crazy crime. It's just kind of like, the stuff that people pull in LA. So it's just kind of like, it's dirty, so it's kind of dirty, grimy, but, it's about that kind of stuff. Okay.
And listening to the song, I kind of sense your vocals were a little higher as far as the pitch goes, and then before, like, your vocals seemed a lot deeper. So is that what we're gonna be hearing on the new music, or was that just for that single?
I think in between, where I'm at on Grime of the Century and stuff, like, because it's in a higher pitch. Yeah. I don't think people are really used to hearing me do that, but it's just kind of where I was on the moment, at that song. I think. There'll be a little bit more of that coming up, but it's not anything that was planned. It was just kind of, I just decided to go a little, I come up with these ideas like, in the studio, usually spur of the moment, and just like start rolling with it. So I try to just stick with whatever I'm doing for that minute. So I like to change it up.
Okay, so there'll be a lot of different things going on with this new music.
For sure. Okay. I think that the EDM influence has always been there from the first record on, and that'll continue to be what Orgy's always been about, and it'll continue to be definitely a big influence with whatever's going on EDM wise. So
I think if anything, you guys were kind of like the first ones to do that kind of stuff musically.
Yeah, it was like, I've always, that's kind of what the name's about, is being able to fuse all the styles. So whether dubstep's the hot ticket, or electro, or fidget house, or, trap step, dumb step, whatever, it's all kind of part of, going to be part of what we do, until we're not making records anymore. So.
And speaking of EDM, you actually worked with Skrillex on a song. What song was that, and how was it working with Skrillex?
Actually, it's not titled yet. Although I just, did a bunch of vocal work on it again. We've changed it like a bunch of different ways, and I'm working with Schoolboy and this guy Future, who's actually DJing tonight. That was the guy who just walked in here a minute ago. Okay. He's on the track, and him and I do a lot of work together. I think it's going to be like more of a fusion of a bunch of those cats, and then We're gonna see what we can do with Orgy and see how that works out. I mean, because the song's taking a couple of different turns, so it's really cool. It's just like, you know, we just want to make sure it's right, you know.
Okay, and then you were mentioning EP coming soon.
A couple, yeah. Like I think rather than put out one full length, I think that we're gonna keep shaping some ideas that we're working on now. Working through a few more new songs as well, and I think there'll be 2 different EPs.
Okay, and then like I said earlier this year, you guys went on a tour. Was this the first tour since what, 05?
Yeah, actually, it went really well. We just wanted to get our feet wet, get in there, start playing songs. We just played a bunch of the old Orgy music, and now tonight we're introducing a new song, and we're going to continue to, you know, build from there.
What song will you guys be introducing today?
We're going to be playing Grime of the Century. Okay. Yeah.
Okay, and then what else is going on as far as Orgy goes with tours? Any more tours coming up?
Yeah, we're doing a 15-date tour starting in December. And then after that, we're going to take a break, you know, for the holidays and get back out there first part of next year and do full-blown tours, you know, all over.
Will we still see Orgy doing tours with like Korn or Limp Bizkit or those cats that you know toured with before?
Yeah, I don't know. Anything's possible. I mean, it depends on what their schedules are like. You know, obviously they're out like kind of doing stuff and you know, yeah, I'd love to. It depends on you know, whatever. Tour is weird. It's like, you know, it depends on what everybody's doing at the time when a tour gets, you know, like a Family Values kind of thing or something. Yeah, like it depends. You know, if they do a Family Values, yeah, for sure. Like, I mean, I would try to like drop some stuff to do that, you know. So we'll see. Yeah, I would love to do that again though. It'd be great.
Cool, because that was 98 that you guys did it, right?
Yeah, it was cool. Yeah, I'd love to do another Family Values or something. So get it together.
Now going back to the current single, it's available for download on iTunes, and you guys are also doing an actual CD online.
Yeah, you mean as far as the new stuff? Yeah. Those will be coming out real soon. I mean, they'll be done by the end of the year. That I really want to focus on finishing those up. You know, November, and you know, like I said, we're gonna take December off and then try to get those out first part of next year. So,
but I mean, for the single right now, you. Fans can order, what was it, a special edition hard copy?
Yeah, absolutely. It's available. I wish I had one here with me, but yeah, it's there's a hard copy available. So as far as the single goes, and there will be hard copies of the EP is available as well.
Well, thanks for hanging out, dude. Be sure to catch up on Orgy and their upcoming tours and upcoming music. Subscribe to Front Row Live, and we'll see you guys soon.